everything about leaving your country, migrating to another country for better opportunity is a personal decision. No one can make that decision for you. It has to be about you, what you want, what works with your life at a particular season. So if you see someone that says Nigeria is the best option for them right now, or Africa is the best option for them right now, it's none of your business. But if you're watching this video and you think you're ready to migrate to another country for better opportunity, you want to japa, keep watching. Okay. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're just watching for the first time, my name is Marianne Idowu. I'm your girl. I'm from Nigeria, and I love to make videos about what is happening in my life, what is happening in my world, the things I know to share with you guys, everything, lifestyle, weight loss, my faith in Christ, and all the in between. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. And for my returning subscribers, thank you guys. Thank you for the first video, as in for the love you showed me on that first video. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. So let's get right into this video for today. So I posted it on my WhatsApp status. I'm going to share some things about migrating to another country for better opportunities, and that came from the things I saw, the things happening in my country right now. I just told myself, I know so much about this migrating thing, and maybe some people out there that are like me that know so much and they don't even know what to do with that information yet. But I'm happy to share everything I know with you. It doesn't matter whether you use this information this year or you use it next year. There's no pressure, guys. No pressure, like no pressure. Don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure. If Nigeria is still working for you, it's all well and good. If it's no longer working for you, take this information, right, and start working with it. Before you know it, you are like in another place that is working for you. So it's all about your choices. It's all about your decision. And for some of us, we have this information. We don't know what to do with it. For some of us, we have this information. We are making money with it, living our best life in Nigeria, and, you know, waiting for the right time to japa. And for some people, they have this information, but they are pretending as if they don't have it, and they are not even doing anything with it. They are not making money from it. They are not using it to wait for the right time. They just have it for having its sake. And for some people that are watching this video, you don't even have this information. So, my beautiful people, I'm here for you to give you that information. So if you are looking at traveling and leaving the country, there are several options. There are several options. And there are so many reasons some people leave, and there are so many reasons some people will not leave. Some people leave because they want better opportunities for their children, for safety reasons, because they can't guarantee their security anymore. Some people leave for education because they want better education. Some people leave because the country is not just working for them anymore. And some people just leave because they want to see the world, like they want to experience other culture, integrate with another culture. So you have to, number one thing I'm going to tell you is you have to know your why. You have to know your why. Like your why must be so concrete, must be so solid that it keeps you, it keeps pushing you, it keeps pushing you. Because if you don't have a genuine, concise reason for wanting to leave, you probably will just start the whole process, and when you get halfway, you just abandon everything. Because I tell you, it is not easy. It is not easy. That's why some of us that has this information don't even know what to do with it yet. So that's the first thing. You have to know your why. Then the second thing is which one works for you right now. Like which of the options available out there works for you. So I would like try to give out as many options as possible and direct you to where you can source for information. These are the places where I get my information from. Like people that knows me very well know that I'm like an information person. Like when you tell me something, I go and start researching about it on my own. I try to get as much info. In fact, people that are close to me call me FBI. All I need is a name or a pointer, and I will get as much information. I'm wondering why I've not even gone to researching yet. Like, I'm so good at this thing. Proud woman, girl. Proud woman. So, as I was saying, I'm going to like share with you the things I know. So the first option for migrating out of Nigeria or Africa, wherever you are right now. In one option I'll put before you that everybody might have been hearing about is Canada. Yeah, Canada has this express entry program that you just put in for based on your work experience. You have to write the English exam, that is the IELTS exam, and there's the higher your score, the more mark you get. There's a way everything is done. I can't really explain everything in this video, but yeah, the express entry. But the thing about the express entry is it's been like, because of the pandemic and a lot of people moving in, qualifying and everything, it's been stopped for a while. But the recent news is that express entry is coming back. Some of us are waiting, like when you go through express entry to Canada, you just get to Canada as a permanent resident of Canada, which gives you loads of access to the public funds. Like, you're just like a citizen with just a little difference from a Canadian citizen, and within 3 years you get to become a Canadian citizen, which is good. Like, it seems like the best option out there right now for Japan. And another option to get to Canada is to go through study. Now, the thing about going to Canada through study is the fact that if you are old, like you've had your first degree, like maybe say someone like me that had their first degree in 2008, that's about how many years ago now? I don't hold, though. That's like 14 years ago now. Hey, so if you're looking at going to Canada and you're going for masters and you had your first degree like 14 years ago, you don't stand a good chance of getting that Canadian visa, study visa. But if you are like a fresh graduate, like fresh out of school, and you're applying for your masters, you want to go to Canada for your masters with the intention of staying over after it, you stand a very, very good chance, because they believe that you are not running away, like it's like an academic progression just straight from school. Or maybe you finish school within the last 5 years and you've been working in a particular sector. Let's say, for example, you're a lawyer, you studied law and you have been working in property law, and you're like just something related to your field, and you're just going for masters in that field, and you can link it to the work you have been doing and what you studied in your first degree. You really stand a good chance. Let's say if you graduated within the last 5 years. See, don't let anybody deceive you. If you are carrying 14 years BSc like me, and you want to go to Canada for your master's, see, you stand a tiny chance. So then don't let any agent out there deceive you that, yeah, bring money, is a lie. Me, I'll tell you the truth, is a real lie. And another thing about Canada is, if you marry a Canadian citizen, like let's say you had a long time classmate and you're still single, and you connect and the person is a Canadian citizen, the person can file for you and you can leave and go to Canada. So those are your options for going to Canada. Some people, I know some people wonder if they have this like pathway for some skills. So the thing about Canada is some of their provinces prioritizes some skills, yeah, some professions. So like we have provinces that would select like let's say data analysts, like they will select people in particular professions. So you have to go and research on it, check which province has opened up for some particular profession, and if you qualify to apply to that province. So they have this provincial nomination program that if you apply to a province directly and the province nominates you, you get 600 points, and that adds up to your overall score, which puts you at a high chance of getting the invitation to apply. They call it ITA. So everything is all about the information you have, how well you are able to run with it, and what you're able to do with it. So let's move on from Canada and move to Australia. So Australia, to a lot of people don't know about Australia. Australia has pathways for skilled workers, as in pathways, lots of pathways for skilled workers. So you can migrate to Australia if your profession is part of the profession that is needed, just like the way they do for Canada. So you go on a work visa. I think they have this permanent residency thing also, but I know it's easy to get permanent residency also in Australia, but I think you have to first go in as a skilled worker on a work visa and then move on to permanent residency. But they have the pathway also. It's just about your research. I've never really sat down to know that much about Australia pathway, but I know the one I know very well about Australia pathway is becoming a nurse in Australia. Is like they have a pathway for nurses where you get to write their exam, OSCE and all those things, and you go there and you start working as a nurse. So, but for other professions, I don't really know the professions they have, but I know for sure that they have that pathway like that of Canada, where you can apply based on your job you're doing here. They will assess your degree. They will see if is like compatible to the Canadian to the Australian degree. Oh my god, that's lots of noise after opening the window. So sorry about that. I opened the window and the noise was a lot, so I had to shut it back. So as I was saying, so that's it for Australia too. It's just really easy. Then Dubai, I know Dubai also has some skilled workers pathway and not skilled workers, but a lot of people are going to Dubai. The thing I'm not sure about Dubai is if you can go with your family. So like I thought earlier that I was going to make this video more than one, but let me just continue and try to like go into everything in this just one video. So a lot of people don't know about Dubai, but trust me, people are moving to Dubai. Like, but the thing about Dubai is you might not really get skilled workers visa, but there are lots of manual jobs that where they need people for, and you can actually start from there. I'm not sure if you can go with family if you're married and you have family. So it's what is an option that is worth looking into. Also, another thing I forgot to say about the Canada one is that if I mentioned that if you've had your degree a long time ago and you're going to Canada for masters, it will be difficult. But if you're going for your PhD and it's a form of career progression, you can even get scholarships. So even if you had your masters, like let's say 10 years ago, and you want to go for PhD in Canada, just keep applying. Like, it's like people are getting it. And let's say you are a lecturer in Nigeria or in Africa and you want to go for PhD in Canada, yeah, just go for it. No matter when it was that you had your this thing, your masters, and you're ready for your PhD, just go for it. You stand a good chance with PhD. And don't just go, just try to also apply for scholarships. Like, people are getting scholarships to study in Canada, and it's just about your personal statements, the things you write, and how you present yourself, your achievement over the years and everything. So everything is just really worth exploring. So don't say never. Yeah, just try and pray. I'm a big fan of prayers. Like, I know prayer works. So pray, don't cheat yourself out of opportunities. Try, pray. That's it. Then the last one I'm going to talk about is UK. Like, I feel like the whole Africa has moved to UK now. The whole of Nigeria has moved to UK now, because recently UK, about 2 years ago, UK opened up their postgraduate visa. I think some years ago they stopped giving out the postgraduate visa. Postgraduate visa means that when you go to the UK for your masters, and after the masters, they would just give you, I think, 4 months after the masters to get a job. If you can't get a job within that 4 months, then you're going back home. That's what's your visa. But I think now what UK did is that they have started giving people 2 years post-study visa. That means, and Canada has that one too. Australia too has that one. So you can go to Australia for study too. I forgot to mention that. There's a study route to Australia also. But Australia is really expensive to study. But it's always worth it. I've never heard of anybody that went to Australia to study and came back home to Nigeria. No. So Australia is expensive, but it's worth it to study also. Australia has that pathway. And then I know that if you go to Australia to study and you go with family, it has to be from master's level. And I think you would have to pay for the kids' school over there. But from what I learned about the UK, schooling is free for kids. So that's why some people even prefer UK, going to the UK for study. So now, if you go to the UK for study, you get the 2 years post-study visa. So a lot of people are migrating to the UK. Now, people say UK is not friendly with immigration and all that stuff. But right now, most people feel anywhere is better than Nigeria. At least let them shall go first. They will figure out what to do. So if you fall in this category of the people that would take the risk and say, let me shall go first, I'll figure things out after within those 2 years and everything, is worth it. And UK is immigration friendly to students. Like, as long as your documentations are right and you show that you have the proof of funds, everything you need, the money you need to take care of yourself, UK will give you the visa. It's easier to enter the UK. For people who want to study in the UK, is easier for most people. So, but UK is not immigration friendly. That's something that everybody should know. Like, it can take some people 10 years before they get their stay in the UK, and it will take, if this same person should go to Canada, it will take just about 3 to 5 years to get your permanent stay in Canada as opposed to UK. So just take your pick. Take a pick. And with masters too, if you are going for a master's course in the UK, you are able to go with your family. You're able to go with your husband or wife and your kids, and education is free for the kids and everything. And another thing about another pathway to enter the UK for people now is this thing. The UK now has the health and social care visa, so you can apply to work in the UK as a care assistant or healthcare worker directly from wherever you are, all over the world. And if they give you the job, they will give you'll be able to apply for a work visa. So it's all about packaging your CV well. That's the hot cake now. But people say the work is stressful, it's dirty job. At least it's share day, like there's work. There's work, the work is there. The thing is, a lot of people feel it's stressful, the work is stressful, but at least there's work, there's security. That's my own perception. So if you feel things are not really working well for you in Nigeria now, maybe you don't have a job or you don't feel secured wherever you are, you can explore this option also. Then for nurses and doctors, there's straight pathway to start to go into your profession in the UK. Like, you, of course, you have to write some exams in the UK. You can, I think you can write like 2 of the exams from Nigeria, and you write one. You have to travel to the UK to write one of the exams. All of these pathways are shared there, like they are there to explore. So it depends on you. It depends on what you want. If you need more information, you can drop me a mail, and I'll see I'm able to help out. So to the last part, the juicy info I want to give you. So if you are wondering where I get all this my information from, my ultimate information source is Naira Land. Like, that Naira Land is underrated. I've been on Naira Land for, I think I've been following Naira Land for over 10 years now, and the kind of information I've gotten off Naira Land is like the kind of information that you pay money for. It's free on Naira Land. Like, people will come, share their experiences, share how they did it. So if you are looking to explore this option, any of these options, go on Naira Land. When you type Naira Land, nairaland.com on Google, and you open the home page, then you see that the home page has different sections. There's a travel section. So if you click on the travel section, is easy for you. Like, once you click on the travel section, you'll see the different topics, like moving to Australia as a student, moving to Australia work permit. You will just see different section where there's already a discussion going on about all these topics. So what I would advise you to do is just to start from the number, as in the first page of that discussion. Sometimes they would have had 5 threads. Like, the particular one you are opening might not be the first page, like the first thread on that discussion. I don't know how to explain it to you, but if you go on Naira Land, you will see all these things. And on Naira Land, you can even ask questions, and people will direct you. They will teach you what to do. They will explain better to you. But I'm also happy to help if you need me to point out some things to you. And please don't ask me what I have done with all this information. Like I said in the beginning of this video, traveling is personal. Jackpotting is personal. You cannot, like, it depends on individual circumstances. It depends on individual life. It depends on the state of life they had, their personal convictions, what God is telling them at that phase of their life. So you have to make that decision for yourself. You don't have to look at another person or the person that is talking and use it to be a yardstick for yourself. Like, what stage of life are you in? What's the best option for you right now? Have you been praying? What is God telling you? What move are you supposed to make? So once you're sure that jackpotting is your next option, go for it. Go for it. And that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you have learned 1 or 2 things there. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please share this video with your family members. Like, don't keep this information to yourself. It's really not nice. Just copy the link and share it with your family members, with your friends. Like, everybody feels frustrated right now. And even if you don't have money to help anyone, this is one way by which you can help people. And I know people will ask me about, oh, what about the financial implication of this thing? Me, oh, more. It's costly, but it's still able. Okay? Okay, guys, see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.